Part 5. Defense. Basic hand defense. Rear hand deflection, jab. This is the most effective and common defense for the jab. As the opponent throws a left jab, move the right hand out to meet it about 5 to 8 centimeters, allowing the punch to hit the side or inside of your glove. As the punch thrown hits the right defending hand, twist the hand slightly inward so the punch is deflected or just blocked. As soon as the punch hits your defensive hand, it will be finished. Front hand deflection, cross. As the opponent throws the right cross, move the left hand out to meet it about 5 to 8 centimeters, allowing the punch to hit the side or inside of your glove. As the punch thrown hits the left hand, twist the hand slightly so the punch is deflected or just blocked. Forearm block. This is one of the safest and strongest defenses for the right cross to the head. As the opponent throws a right cross, lift the left hand keeping it close to your temple, about 10 centimeters, coming close to the front of your ear, allowing the right cross to strike your forearm. It is best if the left hand is moving when the punch connects, deflecting the power of the punch. Side block deflection, hook to head. This is a strong defense for the left or right hook to the head. As the opponent throws a hook, lift the right hand about 15 centimeters coming across the ear, allowing the hook to strike the hand or arm. It is best if the defending hand is moving when the punch connects, deflecting the power of the punch and avoiding the defending hand being pushed into the head. Forearm and elbow defense 1. This is a good defense for punches thrown to the front of the body. Lead punches to the body look easy to defend, but as most boxers are mainly interested in protecting the head, the body between the shoulders and waistline is often neglected. As your opponent throws his punch towards your body, quickly push back with the front leg to move away and avoid the punch. Pivoting the hips slightly whilst moving back will keep the boxer in range, making it easier to counterattack. The boxer may also move the forearms and elbows in from the sides to take the punch on the arms. Forearm and elbow defense 2. This is the strongest defense for body punches. Uppercuts, body rips, and some hooks are delivered in close range. Although harder for the judges to see clearly and not scoring as well as lead punches to the body, they are dangerous and must be defended against. As the punches are thrown at your body, move the forearm and elbows in close to your body. While moving them to protect against each blow, keep your chin down and protected from uppercuts. Footwork and body movement. Good footwork is the basis of all defense and offense. Moving the body in and out of range is the first line of defense, especially at the early stages of your boxing career. Pushing back with the front foot and moving out of range is the first defensive foot movement. Even with the strongest defense, some punches will get through. Therefore, taking a small step back will take the pressure off and help the boxer remain composed. Sidestepping. It is important to get into a habit. If you are moving backwards, to move in different directions, not just in a straight line back. This will move the boxer from facing an opponent who is throwing a flurry of punches to a position to counter-punch safely. As the opponent moves forward, the boxer sidesteps to the left or to the right after an initial step back. This will take the boxer out of range and puts him in a position to counter safely. Ducking. Ducking is flexing a little at the knees and bending at the waist to lower the head under the punch. Keep the hands and head up with the eyes firmly fixed on the opponent. Bend from the waist forward and to the left, keeping the back straight and always being in a position to counter. The movement is a teardrop pattern, returning to guard position as quickly as possible. Slipping a punch. Slipping a punch is a simple movement of the upper torso at the waist to avoid an opponent's punch, while keeping the hands up in a defensive position. Only slip enough to avoid the opponent's punch. The head moves with the body. Outside slip. A slip is a very quick side movement of the head to avoid an incoming punch before returning to guard position. The slip can be to either side, though it is safer to go to the outside of a punch, putting the boxer out of danger of an opponent's follow-up punch. As a punch comes from the opponent's left hand, the boxer moves his head to the right, bending at the waist to the right, keeping the back straight. Inside slip. Slipping to the inside has to be performed very fast and with confidence. Slipping to the inside puts the boxer in range of a second punch, so it must be performed quickly and usually with a counter punch in mind. As a punch comes from the opponent's left hand, the boxer moves his head to the left, bending at the waist, keeping the back straight. Riah pivot. This is an advanced defense. It is a rear movement of the head, where the waist and the rear leg control movement. Keep the back and neck straight. Drop the rear foot and bend the rear knee, whilst leaning back slightly from the waist. This action will move the head back enough to avoid the attacker's punch.